Okay, so casual day vlog for today, guys. It has been a while since I did something like this. Pero yeah, this will be a Taglish kind of thing. I'm gonna speak some English and also Filipino as well. We're gonna do some maybe a day in a life today. So what do I do in a day? And also ano yung mga audio gear na dinadala natin, and maybe some use case scenarios on why this is the audio of choice, because I do have a lot of audio gear. And chill lang to, so this won't be maybe a super edited video as well. But yeah, first, I usually bring two bags. So yung isa nasa likod. Mamaya pakita ko sa inyo. So it's a Peak Design tech backpack, everyday backpack. And I also have a small bag usually na nakasuot lang sa akin all the time. The small bag usually contains most of my audio stuff, and if I do need maybe more specific stuff, it's in the tech bag. So ito yung mga laman ng bag natin, and some interesting maybe things about it. So usually I bring this. Parati itong nasa bag ko. So ano ba to? So this is the Aftershocks Aero Effects. So sir, I'm meaning to do a video on this, or review on this, but I haven't. But I usually have it in my bag. Why? Yeah, this is a wireless bone conduction earphone, and this is what I mainly use for watching YouTube videos, podcasts. So this is not the best sound quality, but you can just wear it on your ear like this, and you don't need to take it off actually. So what's good with this is, since it's bone conduction, so it sits in front of your ear. So yun, hindi siya mahirap suotin. So it doesn't block out your outside, the outside noise. So yun, Aftershocks Aeropec, sobrang cool nito. Highly recommended. Use case scenario is a bit different compared to the TWS's, compared to visual IMs as well. Video case, so ito yung nire-recommend ko for the longest time, and I'm still using it after 4 years. And inside they usually have the IM I'm testing. So in this case, this is the Hydis MP45, MP145 actually. So yan siya, the the Cyberpunk. So this in Kickstarter right now. So I believe I have the first versions of this, which is quite cool. Plain are $109. Review soon. So hindi ko pa pwedeng i-review because it's still not released. Okay, and the player, it depends on my mood for the day. So now I have the Ovidius B1. So recently I also use a lot of Dragonfly Cobalts, and I sometimes use the iPhone 5s as well, the last incarnation. It's the smallest iPhone with a headphone jack, so I love that phone. So if I want to do some casual listening lang, and if I do want Spotify, I just use that. So very useful. And of course, if I want to do some critical listening, I bring a bigger DAPs as well. But recently, I don't usually bring them that much. I usually go for the USB stuff because it's more portable. So that's my theme actually for the recent audio stuff that I bring. Before, I bring really big stuff. Now I want it as portable as possible because my bag is a bit heavy, and I want it to reduce the weight in my bag. Next is this. This is my TWS of choice. So Huawei free buds, and this interchanges. So this is the Buds Pro, the first version. So I haven't replaced it yet. But yeah, if Samsung is listening, if you want me to try out the Buds Pro 2, I would be happy to try it out. But this is still my buds of choice, and also yeah, the free buds pro as well, so interchange. Yeah, that's my usual stuff, audio stuff that I bring. So before I bring a lot of headphones, but nowadays not so much. IMs na ako. So yeah, iwan na lang natin to, and then I'm gonna go. Medyo napahaba na tayo dito, but see you in where we're going, which is Makati area. Okay, before that, shopping muna. So I'm into watches right now. So naghahanap tayo ng strap for some of our watches. Ayan. So actually, kung gusto niyo mag-watch vlog ako in the future, let me know sa comments. Pero yeah, shopping muna tayo. Audio gear natin is still the Aftershocks. Yung pa rin nakasuot. Alright, so we are now eating. and usually I listen to my Aeropex, my aftershocks, and I watch maybe a YouTube video. Yeah, YouTube video, and I'm using the aftershocks. So yun, I can listen to the outside world. So sometimes medyo, minsan TWS din ginagamit natin. But I usually go for this most of the time. So yeah, very important tong uh, aftershocks or bone conduction sa daily use case natin. So nasanay na ako na ito yung ginagamit ko more so compared to TWSs for podcast and um, doing some YouTube as well. So yun, kakain muna tayo. Alright, so nasa coffee shop na tayo. Just got our coffee and mag-set up na tayo for our work today. So ito yung setup natin. Okay, so this is my current work setup outside. So dual monitor and I'm using the ROG Flow X13. So maliit na laptop sa taas. So usually pagka ganitong setup, nilalabas na natin yung IEMs natin. So bakit IEMs? Dinadala ko and not headphones recently because it's portable. So mas madali sa bag. Ito pala yung bag natin. Yeah, this is my peak design. The usual YouTuber bag. So yeah, that peak design has been with me for a couple of months. But yeah, definitely served me well. Medyo mabigat, but can fit a lot of stuff and may whole setup as well. So daanan lang natin quickly yung setup ko. Yeah, so this is my work setup. So this for my YouTube and also some game dev stuff. So I'm using the ZenScreen MB166C USB-C powered diretso sa ROG X13. So yung X13 natin, ano to, 2x1, 2-in-1. So it can be a tablet and also a laptop at the same time. So very useful for me because also touch din siya. So if I'm gonna do some games na medyo may touch, mas mabilis sa akin i-prototype. Ito. MX Mini. So before I usually go for mechanical keyboards. I still have my mechanical keyboards, but mas magaan kasi ito and mas manipis siya. So this is the MX Mini. Madali din mag-type. So yun, outside I value more portability than other stuff. So very important. And actually I usually use as well MX Master. Pero recently kasi mas gusto ko portable, I'm using this Logitech Pop Mouse na okay naman yung performance. Not the greatest, but sakto lang. And Pike's coffee natin. Okay, so we are back in the car and medyo uneventful day yung outdoor or in mall work natin. We're gonna go back to the studio and that is where I usually shoot. But yeah, it's already 9:30. So I worked for around 4 hours there, and from the VO FH5 I shifted to the MP145. So yun, very the shift is because I wanted to test out the MP145. Sometimes I bring the IEMs that I need to test in the coffee shop, and I do some other work like game dev work. So I bring it there, and then I do some more listening, doing some work. It's mostly for casual listening, so I'm not doing any critical listening because I'm thinking of the work that I'm doing. So I really cannot really think about the music, analyze the music and stuff like that. So yeah, that's for another maybe type of usage. But I'm doing some game dev. I prefer casual listening, maybe IEMs or gear. But now we're gonna head home, and usually that is when I start doing some YouTube. So yeah, medyo reverse tayo. So I work first and then YouTube after. And I usually YouTube in the evening. Because it's first more quiet less noise, and second, my mind works better in the evening. So yeah, and it's also the YouTube thing is may break as well from doing some game dev. Parang may iba. So yeah, after heading home, you're gonna see what's the gear that I'm using, and maybe some workflow things that we usually do when doing some videos for our YouTube. So baka mamaya mamimili tayo ng IEM to review. I'm gonna think about it. I actually need to order some IEMs like maybe the Chu2, Truth Ear Hola. So some IEMs that you have suggested, I need to order them because they're not in the studio yet. So that's another task that I need to do. But yeah, we're heading home, and we're gonna start the second part of our day. Alright, so we just arrived in the studio and at home as well. So gawa lang natin ng mga usual maybe home stuff. And we are in the studio, and usually when I arrive in the studio, I do some gaming first before I do some videos. So usually I use the PC37X as my headphone of choice, and sometimes as well speakers lang tayo. So I have the Razer Nomo Chromas. So that's my gaming speakers. I do have the JBL series ones here as my parang listening speakers. So may dalawa akong speakers. No, depending on the use case. But for gaming stuff, I use the Razer Nomo Chromas. Not the best sound quality, but for hours of gaming, work fine. So I do have some monitoring headphones like the M40Xs and some other headphones there, but ito lang yung headphone of choice ko usually because I do like to have a headset. Alright, so yeah, usually actually nowadays I do play some Valorant, and also recently Farlight, and yeah, those two tinatry lang natin yung Farlight, pero mukhang cool naman siya so far. Actually, may mga iba sa inyo na nakita na ako in the server, so you were able to recognize me. So, kung nakalaro ko na kayo before, comment down below. But I usually PC37X, and sometimes I also do some wireless stuff, which is this as well. So, yeah, if I want na mas madaling magkuha ng tubig sa labas, or drinks, or coffee. So, yeah, advantage yung having that for Discord. Yung Yamaha ko pala, the Yamaha that I use for mixing is in my other studio. The HS, it's the HS7s, which is I love that. Yeah, some optimizations, but actually not that much. I mean, may mga ibang change na tayo dito, but I usually go with this kind of set usually. Like at home, I do like to have a wireless set. So, may mga ibang optimizations na, but I have been doing this type of maybe audio gears for quite some time. Ito na yung parang nahanap ko na flow. But yeah, maybe it will change. So, it will be another vlog. But thanks for joining me for this vlog, guys. Of course, if you learn something, leave a like and subscribe for content like this in the future. If you want more vlogs like this, let me know down in the comments below. So medyo we just had fun with this, that's why it's not a super tight vlog. So yeah, leave a comment on below, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.